I found somebody who's selling a used set of Supermoto wheels, so we're gonna go pick those up. I just went to the bank, I got the money for it, so we're basically just waiting for this guy to be off work or wherever he is so we can go pick up these wheels. How I actually found these wheels is kind of funny. I literally just posted on a local group, AZ Supermoto, the Facebook group, and I said, hey, does anybody have Supermoto wheels before I go out and buy some brand new ones? Sure enough, somebody did. This guy ended up messaging me saying, hey, I've got some Supermoto wheels, and you know, this is what he's got. This is the only photo that he's got of them, but they're really cheap, so we're gonna go pick those up and put them on the CRF. Okay, we made it back from Harbor Freight. We got the tools that we need, but the problem is I have no way to actually put this bike on a stand. I don't own a motocross stand, so I gotta figure out some way to get it up in the air so I can get the wheels off. All right, we got the bike on some cinder blocks because that's pretty much the only thing I had to put it on. We're gonna take off the front wheel, then we're gonna take off the back wheel, then we're gonna go pick up the Supermoto wheels and put those on all before 2 p.m. So we got everything off. Now we need to go pick up the Supermoto wheels and then put those on. I got the wheels, you can see them in the back of the truck there. He also included 2 brand new tires. Driving home right now, and then we're going to put them on and hope for the best. Okay, so here are the wheels. They are Warp 9 Supermoto wheels. Now, they are a used set, so like this rear tire definitely needs to be replaced. The whole side of it got pretty chewed up by the chain on whatever Supermoto was on previously. The only weird thing is, this wheel is definitely black, and this wheel is definitely slightly bronze. It doesn't bother me, I might just paint them in the future, but now let's get the wheels on. I've enlisted the help of a friend to come film with me and help put the wheels on. The problem that we're having is that this is not spaced correctly, so the axle is kind of sunken in. This side is fine, and also these guards are rubbing the wheel. So because we had that spacing problem on the front, we just went ahead and tested out the rear to make sure the spacing was correct, and the spacing is fine on the rear. Didn't put the sprocket on just because we wanted to test it. So the rear is going to work just fine, but the front we still have to go get some spacers. Okay, so as it turns out, I was just stupid and I forgot this little spacer right here. Took the axle back out, put this little spacer thing in, and now the front wheel is perfect, other than the guard's still rubbing. We'll take care of that later, but the front wheel is spaced perfectly and ready to go. So now we're going to move on to the rear, put the sprocket on. So between the front brake line and the plastic shroud things, we just took those off. We're trying to figure out how the heck we're gonna route this so it's not rubbing on the front wheel. The back is all good to go, just running the tire that came on it, so it's pretty low, and the side is pretty chewed up from the chain, but whatever, it'll be good enough for testing. And yeah, so now we gotta get to the front.
It smells like a piece of burnt cheese. How was your ride?
It works well. It does good wheelies. And it corners really, really well. Alright guys, that's going to complete it for this video. We got the Supermoto wheels on, we got it riding perfect. So next video, we're going to put on some new plastics, get this thing street legal, and see what it can really do out on the open road. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next video.
This thing is crazy. It still has no kickstand, but it's crazy.